let me paint a picture. So, this guy writes something, everybody wants it. It's this amazing script, and I don't know, it's like, goes for like $1 million or something. Lands in the hands of New Line. They give it to Renny Harlin. Renny Harlin has directed for them, even though they didn't like the guy, they didn't want to work with him at all. It's this dude from Finland, young guy, but I mean, looked like a mess. He directs for them Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. And that works out really well for them. It was a huge success because Renny knows kids. He knows what young people want. He's kind of young himself, and he's in tap with the MTV generation. So, New Line says, listen, here you go. Big, huge script. Even more exciting for me. By the way, I want to say, this was the first DVD I ever owned, but not this. I had a digipack of this film, and I don't know, it's gone away, and now I have this plain sad case. What's up with the stretch? I mean, could we not have... Did you only have an image that was like a square? Did you really need to pull everybody so they're stretched? I mean, that's just straight up strange. So, let's see, what else Renny Harlin did? Cliffhanger? Die Hard 2? Die Harder? No. And funny enough, of course, then the next film of Die Hard, Samuel Jackson's in it. We'll talk about that at some point. Geena Davis. Every female, it seems like, at some point, they're going to put you in some kind of femme fatale role if you're a female. You can be the badass. You can be killing some people. Alright. You know, I knew her from Beetlejuice, which I thought she's awesome. And this was a big time in her career. Geena Davis has slowly kind of drifted away. The last I saw that she was... she had something to do with film festivals for young, up-and-coming filmmakers. And then you have Samuel Jackson. I was a big fan of Randall Boyll, this author, a little bit Stephen King-y, but he was doing a lot of adaptations of scripts, and I loved them. I thought they were really good. I don't know how much leeway he got to have. He did Tales from the Crypt, he did Mission Impossible, which was... He didn't even seem to respect that. He put some fake name on it. But this one I liked a lot. One of the most interesting things in his book, maybe in the script, I'm not sure, Samuel Jackson's character dies. This is going to be a big theme, and I'm going to talk about this later. The director, actually, of Die Hard 1 and 3 and Basic, John McTiernan, he was told you cannot kill Samuel Jackson in his own movie, Basic. I'll definitely be talking about Basic later. And I don't know if that happened here or not, but it was true. I guess they don't want to leave you with the downer that this dude works so hard. He's kind of a mess of a guy like Samuel Jackson usually plays. But it is kind of a struggle that he did so much to try to maybe do something right, just not be such a hustler scumbag, and try to help somebody in a really dangerous situation. It sucks to think that, he would die at the end. But I did like the end of the book. I thought that made sense. So the whole thing is amnesia. Amnesia is a sad, pathetic cliche. let me get in Shane Black right before that. Shane Black, writer of this, he his biggest director credit, I think, would be Iron Man 3, Tony Stark 1, where there's no Samuel Jackson for the first time in an Iron Man film. There's no Iron Man in the film, but it's super funny. That's something he knows, and it does show in this movie. The movie is quite funny. The characters are well drawn. The acting's not always good with the child, but that used to be a thing. I think it's almost like they just go, just grab me a kid, and whatever. And they don't expect much because it's a child. Now you expect a lot. You expect Juno from a child. Geena Davis, amnesia, very cliche, but this was the real big thing of this, that she is an assassin. She just doesn't know it. And she's trying to figure herself out. It's the Bourne Identity. It's what it is. We've seen this before. But it's really good with these two actors. It's a pretty fun film. There was always a piece of me that was like, man, it could have been better. There's little things like the child. It could have been better. But I love, Samuel Jackson has a thing, da-na-na-na-na. So how he remembers things. I put my keys in my pocket, like that, Those little touches I love, that get you into the character, give the character some personality. Geena Davis' character, Samantha Kane, she's not gonna have much personality. She's a school teacher. She's a mom. She's the last person in the world. She's that chick from Beetlejuice. She's the last person you would expect to be like, some assassin, and then it just kind of comes out one day. I just remember this was something that you had to see at the time, though. It was a big deal. So, and I'm sure you've seen it. I think it's been on TV a million times. So, but I had a lot of information about it, so I thought I'd share it. And thank you. I should have a theme at the top of the show coming soon. Maybe not right now, but soon. So I hope you like that when that happens. I'm sorry, it's just me. See ya.